As Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, I am pleased to inform the public that the Liquor Licensing Amendment Bill 2019 was tabled in the legislature this morning to introduce much-needed reforms to our liquor licensing laws. The bill marks the first comprehensive reform of the Liquor License Act, which came into operation 45 years ago in 1974. This reform is a milestone in government's efforts to ensure that alcohol is sold or supplied within a comprehensive legal framework that provides various stringent licensing requirements. The amendments will modernize the application process for a license or permit by reconstituting the Liquor Licensing Authority as one authority rather than separate licensing authorities for 3 licensing districts. The structure of a liquor licensing authority for each of the 3 licensing districts has been in place since 1974, which ensured representation from each parish on each separate liquor licensing authority. The senior magistrate is the statutory chairman of each licensing authority, with the governor appointing the deputy chair and the remaining members of each authority. There are 3 residents from each parish represented. The bill proposes a modernized single liquor licensing authority that has 7 members as opposed to 10, appointed by the minister responsible for legal affairs for liquor licensing. One of the anticipated benefits of reforming the structure of the Liquor Licensing Authority is the selection of members to represent different professional backgrounds and sectors of the economy in accordance with prescribed criteria. In particular, the membership of the Reformed Liquor Licensing Authority will include a barrister with at least 8 years' experience, a person with knowledge of and a background in security, a person with knowledge, experience, and expertise in drug treatment and prevention or social work, a person with knowledge and experience in the hospitality industry, and a person with knowledge and experience in the retail sector. The bill makes provision for a catering permit to allow the holder of a restaurant license under the Liquor License Act 1974 to supply or sell alcohol at events catered at a venue outside of the restaurant. In addition, a person who operates an itinerant or pop-up restaurant may be granted a license authorizing that person to sell or supply intoxicating liquor to persons attending an event or gathering. Provision is also made for the grant of a special event license for private, non-profit events, public events for profit, or non-profit events held to promote a product through sampling such as wine tasting. During the 45 years since the Act came into operation, there has been no comprehensive review of the fees charged, for granting a liquor license or the fines imposed for violations. Therefore, the fees and fines under the Act have been modernized as well. As a complement to these measures, the Minister, myself, will issue guidance to assist the public in understanding each class of license and further streamline the application process. The amendments to the bill take into consideration recommendations of the senior magistrate as chairman of the Liquor Licensing Authority, social and legal concerns, as well as commercial interests. The bill aims to address stakeholder concerns and reflects modern practices regarding alcohol sale, consumption, and regulation. Thank you.
Minister, what sort of feedback have you been getting from stakeholders?
Well, at the inception of this exercise, we made sure that we took into consideration the representations from stakeholders who actually are the users of this regime. There were several concerns in terms of the length of the application process and also the requirements per se. What we've done is take everything that they've represented into consideration, consulted with the senior magistrate, and we are satisfied and confident that these will be well received because they reflect the representations made from our stakeholder groups.